I knew I should have just asked this one over on Twitter or something like that because y'all are just way too smart and help me keep track of everything. So many people left comments saying that I put our last ancient debris, well, the first one that we found, in the bed of the truck because I thought that I would never forget that it's back there. Thank you everybody who left the comment for that one. You all really saved me, but I think, yeah, we don't really have any more right now. I'm gonna put it in the valuables chest because I'll actually remember it's in the valuables chest. Hey buddy, fWhip here, and welcome back to the Minecraft 1.16 survival world where today we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon, and it's gonna be great. And most importantly, because I want to do this, is because I want endstone. We're going to be building a new house inside of the city today. I'm super excited for it. Well, at least the front facade, and then we'll figure out the rest. It's going to be going right up there next to the library that we made. I'm super pumped for it. Before we get into the end, however, we've got to run over to a dark oak forest, and that guy really needs silk touch on him. And where do I have a boat around here? My boat seems to have disappeared, so we're gonna make another one. Eventually, this entire area is gonna be flooded with these things, but it's fine. Taking a very quick trip through the nether here because it'll get us closer to the dark oak forest. And I want to first and foremost say thank you all so very much for the support over these last few episodes. If you wouldn't all mind hitting that like button one more time for me, that'd be absolutely awesome. However, we got some piggies to deal with. Just get rid of those guys. On the far side of this new portal is a new project that I've been working on over on streams for quite a while now, and is something that's going to be largely a stream project, which will eventually be a giant time lapse for you all here. As we are working on transforming the ocean monument that we cleared out a few episodes back, yeah, I'm working on draining this entire thing, bringing a bunch of glass going down the entire sides here. It's very much work in progress at this point in time, but wanted to give you all a heads up on that one. That's what we've been doing on streams for the past bit. Now, fighting the Ender Dragon today is going to be a rather large task as well. We still have to find the stronghold. We've still got to clear out all that stuff, and then we need to make it into the end itself and be able to get a bunch of goodies to be able to fight the dang dragon with. I'm really hoping that the stronghold spawned out in the ocean here. And before we get to any of that, I want to find a dark oak forest, as I mentioned, because I want to, and then it's raining. And the sun's going down. Oh, sad day. But for this building, as we're going to be using endstone and endstone bricks, I also wanted to try using brown mushroom block, because I think it could look really cool, and because why not? Let's build a building out of mushroom blocks. I think it's a great block. Now, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to gather, but it's kind of a fun one to use. Perfect, there we go. I'm seeing some giant mushrooms up there and a few dark oak trees, so that means we must have arrived. What we can do in the meantime is gather a little bit of gunpowder, I guess. We are hopefully gonna have an elytra very soon, so being able to make some rockets before we have a gunpowder farm would be quite nice. Nothing like a night of fighting mobs to get ready for the dragon fight. Yep, we really gotta be good. Woohoo, no, 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 no. I'm scared, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. Oh, now we got him. Yep, it was all a distraction. Morning is now here, and we have got some lovely dark oak trees to chop down. Well, actually, no, we're here to chop the mushroom trees. I need this block specifically. It's gonna be kind of rough getting all of them that we can, but hopefully we'll be able to find a few more large brown mushrooms around here. We could take them back and grab some podzol from the bamboo forest and grow them ourselves, but it'd be nice to just be able to gather them out here and then move on. My guess is if we're just using this for the front facade and doing the same wall build pattern like we did previously with just the plain stone, we're gonna need 2 to 3 stacks of this stuff, and then I've kind of wanted to use some of the inside mushroom block texture, this thing right in there too, because it's a really nice light color from far away, and I think we can use that too, so I'm gonna just grab everything that I can around here. What would be really cool, however, is to be able to get a bunch of the mushroom stem block, because that right here is beautiful. It works so well, but it is one of the most painful things to gather in the entire game, because every large mushroom that you grow only has like 6 or 7 of the block. This right here is one of my most favorite things to do. Just meow, and you get them all. Well, almost all of them. Think of just one more tree. Hey, there's even some bees out here, but one more of these giant mushrooms. Ooh, wait, there's 2. There's 3. Wow, I can keep going forever. No, we're gonna get this one right here, and that's enough, because we're almost at 5 stacks right now already. Can we climb to the top of this guy? Being a parkour professional, we are able to, of course. Even after gathering all of these red mushroom blocks, all of these brown ones over here, we only got 1 stack of mushroom stems. That is such a bummer on the returns for those. Well, we made it back to the swamp area. I don't quite know where my boat is. I think it's that way, but I did set up a new little flower farm right over there to get light blue flowers. Basically the same thing that we did in the flower forest, just another of them. We did that on stream recently, so figure that wasn't super important to show off. There we go, back in our original killing grounds where we cleaned out all of those creepers. The boat should be right down here, and I'm gonna head off back to home. Back at the base now, and fine, I will do it. We are going to the Ender Dragon after all, so I probably should bring a shield with me. So don't worry, folks, we will actually craft one of those and use it. Maybe I will need to remember to right click as we go. But one last thing I was thinking is we got this kind of meh bow over here, and I was thinking we can enchant this guy and just combine them together and see what we can get. First and foremost, coming down here with the bow and Unbreaking 3, and that's not bad. Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, Flame Bow. Yeah, we can combine those together. That'll be fine. That is a very expensive bow to not have power 5 on it, but we'll just rock that for now. We can knock back everything at this point in time. Nothing's gonna get close to us with a knockback sword and a punch bow. Ooh, we're gonna be unbeatable. Now, I have no idea where this stronghold could be, but I'm hoping that the stronghold that we find is not hidden inside of the landscape. I'm hoping it's in the middle of the ocean, because otherwise it's gonna be rather difficult to dig down to and everything of the sort. So I think what I'm gonna do is get out to the peninsula, say hello to Wilson, and then toss a pearl and hope that we find one in the ocean. Bye, Wilson. Bye, Wilson. Here we are out in the middle at the peninsula, so I'm thinking we could take this guy. I'm gonna jump out of the boat and toss the pearl, seeing where it goes right off in that direction. Okay, that's really cool, and we got it back. Perfect. Thinking it's time for pearl number 2, tossing this guy out here, and he said it's straight off in this direction. Could we pick it up, please? And catching and ready to go. Oh, it went right behind me. Oh, wait, it's right back there. We went behind it. And we lost the pearl. So it's somewhere in between that hill and right where we are right now. And there's a bunch of kelp floating in the water. Let's see. Let's go with right about here. This smack dab in the middle. Which way are we going to? Still that way. Oh my gosh, we must have been right over the top of it. Oh my gosh, we are literally right over the top of it. You know, I said I was looking for stone brick at the bottom. Well, I just found a bunch of stone brick. There's the boat, and we came down here. What is hitting me? A drowned. There we go. I spy. We are now inside the fortress, and there's so many things. Oh, I'm really glad I brought a shield. Just get torches down. Please, torches down. Well, we're in the fortress now. That is absolutely amazing. So happy that we were able to find this guy. Woohoo! That is looking great. Now it is time to explore this fortress to see if we can maybe find wherever the stronghold is. Oh, this part is always so confusing for me. And this is a weird looking fortress. Second chest ourselves with a diamond inside. Look at that guy right there. Sweet. Anything over here? Nothing? Okay, moving on. And there it is. Oh my gosh, wait, we found it. Ooh, getting rid of the silverfish, getting rid of those guys. I don't care about a silverfish spawner, getting rid of that as well. Oh my gosh, and there we go. And do we need I'm so glad I brought extras. Oh my gosh. What is my luck? This always happens to me. I'm really glad I remembered to bring some extras this time around. There we go. The last Eye of Ender is in and the end portal is ready to go. Here goes nothing, my friends. It is time for us to take on the Ender Dragon. But first, as with all Ender Dragon fights, we must turn the volume all the way down because she's loud. Let's do it. No. Get out of here. Get out on the land. We've got to go. What are we looking at up here? It seems like we've got a few of those guys around. We've got these little sections and oh, there's the dragon on the far side. All right, let's take these ones out. I believe we can still get it right from under here. Perfect, you can. You don't have to pillar up and break these ones. Oh, something's being shot at us. That is quite scary. Oh, I should have brought potions. Oh, I should have brought empty bottles so we can at least get some of this stuff. There we go. Third time's the charm. 3 pillars down, and now it's time to get all of these open ones. One shot. Oh my god, I hit all 3 of those. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm 4 for 4. 5 for 5. Oh, we got it. I think I'm gonna go for that one next. No, I hit it. Oh, we gotta get this guy up here. Oh, just short. Oh, we're almost perfect going all the way around. Still very, very low. Unfortunately, all my shots are on fire, so you can see how bad I am. Oh, I think we hit it there. Did we hit it? Let's try hitting the dragon once, see if she's taking any damage. And I missed. There's one shot on the dragon, and she's landing, which means we must have hit her all the different times. Can we get her right here in the butt? No. Water bucket. Oh, I MLG water bucket. I'm too good at this game. Okay, we've got infinite water source now. We've got some water on the ground, and so we can't really have that many issues. Back to hitting the dragon toes. Next, I know y'all are gonna be telling me to use beds here, and it's fine. I don't really want to. Yeah, right there. Fly by. Yep, hit ya. Nailed it. Oh, this bow does like no damage. Oh, I'm so good at this today. Oh, I'm too good. I haven't missed a single shot. Making this look way too easy. Making it look way too easy. Landed an MLG water bucket and still destroying the dragon. She's trying to run away, run away. I think we need 2 shots left on the old dragon here. It's time. It's time to finish off the dragon once and for all. 1 more shot. There we go. Free the end. Oh, we've done it. The dragon is done. It's done. We've done the deed. Let's get all these levels. It's a really good thing that we spent all of our experience making that bow, because now we got all of the levels out of this stuff. I think it should get us up to almost like level 70 or something. Now for the most prized possession of all, the dragon egg. Right over here. To pick this guy up, all you gotta do is make it fall on top of a torch, right like a so. The next generation. I really wish there's something you could do with this dragon egg. It's just a unique item. There's only 1 of them in every single world, unless you spawn in more somehow, and all it means is, hey, you were the first person to kill the dragon. And there is the portal to get the elytra and shulker boxes and all that stuff once we get around to it in a future episode, but for now, I want to gather up a bunch of endstone and head back home to where we can start doing some building. I've got a bunch of stuff here together, and making an executive decision, we're actually not going to be using the endstone today. I know we literally gathered that up for this build, but I decided to test a few things before going forwards with that, and I think I got something I like a little bit better. And for safekeeping, so I definitely don't lose it this time, we're going to be putting the dragon egg inside of the truck again. If I need that, please yell at me. Now to head on up top to the city, where a lot of you have pointed out that the only way into the city is going through our starter house up that little ladder. So we're going to have to find a different and a better route for something a little bit larger scale to be able to get up to the city. So if you have any ideas on that, please be sure to let me know in the comments. And the minecart's stuck. We'll activate him later. Now, today I want to build this structure right here. I was thinking actually we could move it back a block and having it start right at that point instead of right now I was starting up here, because then we get a 3 wide pathway in the front. I think that'll give us a little bit more space to work with. Now, this is where things are going to get rather fun as we're using a lot of brown mushroom blocks. They're going to look so cool down here. We can bring it forwards 1, then doorway is going to be right there. Then we go 1, 2, 3, and then the final one is going to be right at this point actually. And of course it's nighttime, or is it? No, it's getting to be nighttime. It's almost nighttime. The base layer is going to be coming up about to that tall. I think that'll be pretty good for us. And then I wanted to start creating some large windows using a lot of these awesome guys right in here with the sprucey trapdoors. Finishing off the box with a little bit more of our brown mushroom block here. And this is where things are going to get really fun in my opinion, is we're going to be using some light glazed terracotta, which is going to be sitting right like this. And if we put this one on the front, that should create that little bit of a rounded shape above our window there, and then some iron trapdoors can go behind that, or in front of that, sorry, to add a little bit of an awning to it. Thought that was an awesome bit of detail we could add in here. So then of course we're going to be extending that out to being another window right in here. And for an extra touch of detail up here at the top, I wanted to bring in some spruce signs, and then we can take a look back at the section that we've just created, which is looking very sweet. We'll get some of the light gray stained glass behind it as well to add a little bit of a tint to everything going on inside. But outside right now, I'm a big fan of this one. Again, on the front door here, we're going to do that same idea with the 3 stacks of the spruce trapdoors. And then above these to make it a bit more interesting, instead of just going right into the glaze, since we are working on a door frame right here, figured we could round out the door using some stairs. And then we bring in the glaze like that, which should be good. And again, the iron trap doors. And now we just fill in the gaps to finish off our base layer and adding in the signs going the rest of the way across. Starting off the next layer now, before we go and sleep real fast and take a look from down below, I wanted to get this polished andesite line in here where we're going to be seeing that dividing layer. And I'm hoping, yes, it comes up a few blocks below this one. I want to make sure we had a tiny bit of variation between them. But so far, I am loving that. I think that is just so fun. Now moving on to the next layer, we can organize our inventory here just a touch to be able to make some really cool things happen. And where we have all of these guys started, I was thinking we could do some upside down stairs, and just to give ourselves a bit more space to walk around on, we can add some jungle leaves where the windows are going to be going above them here very shortly. We're copying the same 4 window or door pattern that we had down below because I think it looks really nice. And then coming around here, we can start adding in some light gray concrete powder because that's what I wanted to use as a bit more way to detail out these guys. And I think I'm unfortunately going to be short just 1 spruce trapdoor. And then from there, I wanted to add 2 oak trapdoors on top of it. I've started doing this recently and I really love it, having just a different trapdoor at the bottom and then bring in whatever else you wanted at the top. Just that little bit of breaking up the consistency of the entire line adds so much more detail in my opinion. But then we get this little guy going all the way around here and basically copying the same thing we did down below, just using light gray concrete powder now. But there we have it, getting the last line of gray concrete powder in here, and that's gonna fill in everything. And just to make it consistent going all the way around to help build out that cityscape, bringing it back there too. Now up at this layer, we're going to start building out the roof section where we're going to be using a lot of stone brick as well as a lot of dark prismarine for ourselves. I want to make it feel pretty bulky and lurching forwards over a lot of what we have so far, since the front face of this is rather flat, whereas over there we broke it up a good amount. So I wanted to make sure we're accounting for that in this build that we're doing here. It's going to be rather tall when we're going through and building out everything that is going to be coming and happening on this roof section, but I think it's going to look pretty awesome in the end. I want to constantly be making different ways of building roofs, like how we did this guy and apparently missed a block right back there that we'll fix. I want to constantly be defining and coming up with new ways that we can make unique roof shapes that still are going to fit the style that we have around here. So for this one, I was thinking we could work it up like that, and unfortunately we are going to be running right into the edge of this building, which might in the end be okay. All it's going to do is step up right there, and then we're going another block up, and then this one, and then this guy right here is actually going to be the full point of it, where then we'd have it start dropping back down on the other edge. So this could actually work out pretty well for us. Now on the tippity top, to make sure it's mob proof and we don't have to deal with these things as we're running around, I'm going to bring in a bunch of dark oak fence gates as well as dark oak fences, which will help tie in that dark prismarine a little bit more to the black stone roof that we have over here. Rather simple in the end on the design, but I think it's going to work out well. Then I wanted to go forward with building out this dark prismarine section by making it look a little receded, and so it's lower down than where we built all the stone bricks up to. So the third floor on this one's going to be a bit small. We're very tight on the dark prismarine that we have available to us right now, but I think we can make this happen. I brought a bunch of slabs too that we can use as double slabs if we need to as we're going, but for now it looks like we might be able to skate by. There we go. The front is now in, and it should be looking really cool if we can make our way all the way down here to avoid the fall damage, and then the rest of the way. Oh, I like that. Oh, we forgot those sections. What do we want to do up there? Do we want to do more brown mushroom block? Wait, what we could do is the stripped brown mushroom block. Hold up a second, let's try that. Putting a little bit of stone brick coming all the way back here, and who really knows where it's going to be coming back down to. I think it would be something about like this though. It's a weird roof that we've made here, but it should be okay. So what we do in here is take all of the brown mushroom blocks that we've built, well, gathered up, not really built, place them all in here like so. And then we're actually going to be adding another layer of them here onto the front where it's very dark right now. And then if we remove them, it gives us this different mushroom texture right over here. And I think that little bit of the lighter texture in there could work really well for us. And we're falling down. Taking a look back from where the future observatory will be, and I like that a lot. We've got to light the structure up a good amount, get some lanterns on there and make it feel more alive, and I've still got to get the glass inside the windows and a spruce trapdoor right there, so I'll be back with y'all once I get all those lovely little things added in up here. I'm realizing now that I've already used barrels over here, but they look so good as a form of a plant potter, so I don't want to remove it. And so I was like, you know what? Most of the villagers that we move into this area, we're going to give them professions prior to, or if we don't, then it doesn't really matter who they are or what they do. But I brought in a blast furnace right over here. We're going to make it look like it's held up based on this thing. It's supposed to be some form of like a transponder, I guess. Or, I don't really know, something another over here. And then we could do that. We could do a little flower pot on top. And it's some sort of little steampunky smoky thing that would have smoke coming out of the top of it. I wish there was a way to make that actually work like smoke coming out of a chimney instead of needing to use these campfires over here. But I tried messing around with andesite as well as gravel in the roadway. And I like that a lot. You can see a few lanterns were added in here too. And as I do have campfires on me, I wanted to put a chimney coming out of the top of this one. So we've got to figure out how to get all the way up there. So what I was thinking, as we have the doorway right on this side, so that side's got a little bit of uniqueness to it, is let's come right over to, I think right here and right here. and we can start working our way up with using some regular andesite to right about this point, where then we can bring in a polished andesite and polished andesite, put them on their own different height levels, and start putting our soulfire campfires in here so they don't glow too much, because it's going to illuminate off of the rock behind it. And I didn't really bring any blocks to top it off with, but we do have a crafting table right here, so let's grab some smooth stone slabs. That should work. Closing them all up, throwing the last smooth stone slab on top, and it is time for us to move back downwards and clean up the nerd pole in the process. Ooh, I do like that little bit of movement with the smoke up there. I think I'm gonna head all the way over that way, fix the little minecart dude here, and we can see what the city landscape is looking like from across the way. Over to the viewing bridge, and I love that. Oh, that looks magical. Oh, we can't see the signs from all the way back here. It looks a little awkward with just the brown mushroom block and no signage. That's a bummer. Oh, there we go. Now we can see it. Oh, that looks so much better. But that is awesome. I know it's much different than the main one we have, and this front city gate is blocking everything, but it's looking really cool. Windows are all in place. I fixed the trapdoor up on the chimney that was not clicked up in the last clip. We got to dig out this interior space, but instead of doing that, instead of digging, I decided to keep placing blocks, so I extended the gravel and andesite bits that we had to all the way out here, where I've also started including some glowstone with a light gray carpet on top of it. This is really not my favorite thing to do inside of Minecraft. I'm really not a big fan of it. I try my hardest to avoid having this little lip of carpet right there, but I don't have a better solution at this point in time. So if you have any ideas on how we can do this, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below, because I want this whole place to be mob proof. I'm thinking we'll have a lot more lanterns around here, but I don't think we can have enough aesthetically pleasing lanterns in order to light everything else up. Maybe we do a fountain or something in the middle of that. I'm not too sure quite yet. But I do like having this little bit of the border for the smooth stone, where the door of the observatory is going to be right in there. This is going to be some structure. We're going to have the power structure right up there with a little bit of a staircase leading ourselves up this way. And then we actually are going to need to build that into a staircase to get ourselves all the way down there, which is very mob spawnable. So maybe we don't touch that for now. But as we have quite a few levels at this point in time, I figured we could take our trident as well as make another bow for ourselves over here and see if we can enchant that and maybe get a higher power enchant on our bow currently. Because let's be honest, that good old, what was it, a power 2? Yeah, not the best thing ever. There's an unenchanted diamond axe in here too. We got an unenchanted shovel, and we have, what else do we have in here that we can use? A diamond hoe? Yeah, let's enchant that too. Now, the reason why I'm going so crazy on the enchants here is because we have so many levels, and if we just use that to combine tools together, we're not getting the best use out of them. So if we use a little bit here, a little bit there for 3 levels, 3 levels, 3 levels on all of the different tools, well, it's going to keep us at a higher experience level overall. I know all of these are pretty much dead as well, but if we throw mending on them, they're going to be real fast to repair. We're going to have to go to a lot more netherite mining here soon to finish upgrading all of the tools, but for now, we've actually got enough of it to last for a good while. Let's see, what do we got? Power 3, that is an upgrade. I would like 4 at least. Unbreaking 3 on that guy. The diamond hoe is going to get efficiency 4, would take that. We've got efficiency 4, and I guess those are all going to be the same. I don't have a hoe enchanted yet, so let's go and do that guy. Ooh, efficiency 4 flat out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'd prefer unbreaking if we could. Fortune 2 on a shovel. I hate that. Unbreaking 3 again on that dude. And a flame bow. We already have flames, so we don't want that one. Let's go ahead and do the Unbreaking 3 on the trident with channeling. What does channeling do again? Right, that's the one that allows you to make lightning. We have a rainstorm going on right out here. I don't really know if I want channeling on my trident yet. I think I want Riptide so we can fly. We've got an infinity bow there. Already got one of those. This is efficiency 4. Let's do an efficiency 4 diamond axe. Ooh, fortune 3. At least it's the axe and not the shovel. Not many levels on ourselves right now. We're still only getting power 3 and unbreaking over here. Can this please get something? Loyalty 3. I will take that. We want a trident that comes back to us when we throw it. There we go, power 4. Oh, nice. Power 4 infinity bow. That is really good. Now for the bows. This is hopefully going to be a cheap enough enchantment. 21 levels that way versus 37 this way. We'll go ahead and do that. Power 4. That is a killer bow. Of course, we had to give it the best name ever of arrows go fWhip. Heck yeah. All right, folks, well, that's going to have to do it for today's episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. Click that like button down below if you did enjoy. Subscribe, my friends, if you are brand new. And with that, I will catch you on the fWhip side.